Now more Good Day Dakota on KX News.
6:37, welcome back. Well, we're getting to that time of year, and in this week's weather-wise, different temperatures mean different precipitation.
And we could have above freezing temperatures, below freezing temperatures, or at those freezing temperatures, all within a close range of each other. And meteorologist Stone Schaefer is going to go over those precipitation types that those freezing temperatures can cause.
Well, we're seeing that right now across North Dakota, some of those freezing temperatures above or below, across much of the south right now. So we're seeing a bunch of different precipitation types. And well, how do those form? Well, on this week's weather-wise, that's what I'm going over. First off, we're going to talk about rain. A water particle starts up in the atmosphere, starts to fall. It will go through a layer of cold air, then it gets to a layer of warm air above freezing, and it melts, and that will fall all the way through that warm air and get to the ground as rain. Our next precipitation type, well, that's going to be freezing rain. That water particle up in the atmosphere, it freezes in that cold air layer. It gets to a layer of warmer air that is above freezing and melts, and then it continues to fall in that warm air. But once it gets to the surface, there will be a layer of cold air that's below freezing. That will cause that rain to freeze on contact with the surface, causing that freezing rain. Our next precip type, well, that is going to be sleet. We're going to have that water particle once again fall through some cold air. It will fall through a smaller layer of warmer air that's above freezing, melt quickly, but then refreezes quickly through a bottom layer of cold air and hits the ground as an ice particle. The last precipitation type that we're seeing right now across the state, well, that's snow, and that water particle gets in the atmosphere, starts to fall and freezes as it goes to a large area of cold air that's below freezing, and it falls as snow, something we've seen a lot of last year and something we're already seeing this year. So what can those freezing precip types cause? Well, they can cause black ice, which is caused mostly by freezing rain, but also caused by melting and refreezing of that water. It's also invisible, something we could see across much of the state as we get through the next couple of days. So remember to continue sending in your questions so I can answer them here weekly on WeatherWise.
And you can do so by visiting kxnet.com, clicking on WeatherWise, and then you can click on a link that lets you submit your question.
And there's still plenty ahead on Good Day Dakota, including Nairemi.